Hi, I'm James May, founder of Team Demolition. Okay, and all we're going to do today is we're going to look at how to put on some hand wraps. It's really important that you get them done right. Okay, I use the longer one. Some people like the short ones. I'm not a great fan. But the longer one gives you more support, so you can pack out your wrist, keeps your hand rigid, all that sort of stuff. Okay, right, you get a hook at the end. I don't really like the hooks because sometimes when you put your thumbs through, they get caught, and you've got that bit of movement there. Sometimes they can even creep off. So what I tend to do is like to go around the wrist, just a couple of times, pull it nice and tight, not too tight. And like I say, go a few times. And then what I do from here is go in between that space there, you see that? And then I go round wrist again. Try if you can to make sure that you keep the straps quite straight. Next gap there, just like this. Round wrist again. Again, checking every time. Don't rush it. It's really important that you don't rush it, because you'll only be unhappy with it at the end, and then you'll only have to take it all off again. Okay, so go around the wrist again, a couple of times. It's a bit tricky, across the back of the knuckles. It's the risky bit. Okay, right, come across again. And come back. So you come across. So creating like a cross effect every time when I do this. Give yourself, maybe 2 to 3 times across those knuckles. You don't want them too thick, because if you're putting your gloves on over, it just gets in the way, and then you'll find you'll be like trying to put your hands in for ages. So come across there, wrist a few times, to come like that. I like to pad out my forearm. This is why I like to use like the higher wraps. So I want as much support as I can on that wrist. I know that's a good type. I know that when I'm hitting somebody with that, I'm not going to get much movement. As you can see, look at the hand. Now I haven't got any of that horrendous thumb loop which can sometimes creep about. You don't want to see any of it. So I've got a good fist. For those of you out there that like myself like to fight without pads sometimes and just wraps on, you've got to make sure these wraps are done right, correctly and tight. Happy wrap times.